Hello, this is Clarity Cowgirl. I'd like to introduce the founder of Clarity, Robin Hack. Robin's inspiration from Clarity came from her love for children to be nutritionally sound, as well as helping people gain financial freedom, as well as feeling their optimum best. I've known Robin for over 30 years, and she genuinely cares about people and their health. She has been a 5-digit monthly income earner in network marketing, and she's also been inducted to the National Cutting Horse Association's Writers Hall of Fame. And today, she helps run her family's 90-year-old business. At this time, I have the pleasure of introducing Robin. Here's Robin. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte. Thanks for the introduction. Well, welcome everyone this evening. I'm really excited to be on the call, and we have an exciting call this evening. Like Charlotte said, I do run our family business full-time, and then I've always been very health conscious, and like she said, I've been also involved in network marketing. So a couple of years ago, my head got spinning about and looking into starting my own new company. I've had other businesses myself, and like she said, I help run our family 90-year-old company, and I'm owner and one of the managers and CFO of the company. So anyway, but a couple of years ago, I started with my vision for Clarity, and it was all about helping get a product out there for kids, obviously adults. And, you know, my passion is just to really help people find their pure potential, whether it be their health, their finances, and just life. And so I got together, you know, looking at what it would take to start my own company, and got with some consultants, and we developed what is now Clarity. And I'm so excited. We launched at the end of April. I'm really honored to have our VP of Product Development, Chris Neville from Australia, who is just amazing and developed products for over 25 years in the health and nutrition industry, and he's with us this evening, and he'll be answering questions for any of you that have questions at the end of the call. But I just really want to touch briefly on our flagship product that we started with. Our product is Calibr8, and what it is it's a product for kids and adults, and it tastes fantastic. It's a powder. You put it in water. You drink it in the morning or whenever you like, but we recommend in the morning, and it tastes like fruit punch. It's red, and it's like Kool-Aid if you haven't tried it. So everyone is loving the product, but what is so special is the science behind the product. You know, most of you, I'm sure, have heard of antioxidants, and antioxidants are great, and you get them from, you know, your food sources, and, you know, people are juicing, you know, eating fruits and vegetables, and that's fantastic. But what we're excited about is our science called nutrigenomics, and what it is nutrition at the gene level. And it's at the forefront of nutrition right now, and it's the next big thing, and we're one of the first to have it in a product. And you can't go find a product like ours at Whole Foods or Mother's or so we really have a unique product. And what nutrition does, to explain it, is body has the most powerful antioxidant there is, and they're called primary antioxidants. So you're getting secondary antioxidants from your food, which is great for nutrition, but your body produces the most powerful antioxidants, and those are primary antioxidants. They help your body do everything from helping your, you know, affect sleep, your detoxification process, everything to have your body be at optimum health. But through our life and through, you know, our diets, our environment, and everything we're being bombarded with every day, your genes get mutated, and your body's not producing those primary antioxidants like you were when you were an infant. And so, therefore, if your body's not producing the primary antioxidants, able to fight off all the free radical damage and oxidative stress, all of a sudden your body is getting, you know, inflammation. And inflammation is the source of every chronic disease out there, starts with inflammation. So what our product is so special, and what it does is we call it switching on your genes. And the ingredients in our product, the way they're developed and put together synergistically, they switch on your genes so your body starts producing those primary antioxidants again, and at the optimum level for you and me. And it works differently on all of us, because every one of us is different, and we need different, you know, quality of those antioxidants. So, at a different level. And so it's going to help you reach your optimum health. And what it is going to combat is all that inflammation. And so that's why people, when they start using our product, they start feeling better, more energy, more clarity, more, vibrant and alive. And the testimonials are just incredible, because when you reduce inflammation in your body, it's amazing what your body will start to feel like, And inflammation, like I said, is the source of every chronic disease, whether it be asthma or diabetes or cardiovascular disease and on, arthritis. So it's helping people just tremendously. And, we do say we aren't a cure, because we're definitely not a medical product, but it's just phenomenal. And you're going to hear some testimonials tonight. And that is what is so exciting, because every day we're hearing more and more testimonials of what this product is doing for kids and adults. So I have the pleasure of bringing out Michelle Stevens and what the product has done for her daughter. And it was just, the story just was so heartwarming when she told me, and I couldn't wait for her to share it with all of you. So I'm going to ask Michelle if she can star 6 her phone and come out and share what the product's done for her daughter and her family. Michelle, are you there?
I am, yes.
Thanks. So take it away.
Oh, okay. My daughter, probably since the age of 2, she's always had asthma, has always been in and out of the hospital, just kind of a sick child with different things. Last summer, it actually started getting really bad, where she would play, she's 10 years old, her birthday was actually yesterday, she just turned 11, and she would play one day, and the next day she was really exhausted and would just sleep, and she was running all these, she was doing all sorts of genetic testing and different things, but so it was just it was a pretty bad 6 months, and then in January she started complaining of her stomach. She wasn't eating. I'd almost have to beg her, please eat. We've been to the doctor. She got diagnosed failure to thrive. She was in so much pain. She was going to school about once. She'd go to school about once a week. Just really, I don't know. It was really, really bad. And I got invited to come to listen to, talk about the Clarity products, and I tried it. And within 3 days, I really noticed a difference in her. She had a lot more. She didn't have any more down days, because we would just call them down days. She'd do something one day, and the next day she was fully wiped out. She would have to sleep all day. Since she's been taking that product, she hasn't had those days anymore. As well as probably within about 2.5 weeks, she stopped complaining of stomach aches. And her stomach, we were going to CHOC. We were seen by all the specialists, dietitians, GI doctors, asthma doctors, doing all sorts of tests, all sorts of medications. She was probably on about 6 different medications. And it was heartbreaking, because it just kept making her sicker and sicker, all the medications she was taking. And she would, she wasn't, like I said, she wasn't going to school about one day a week, and she would sleep actually at my husband's in my bed. I just have to rub her back or her tummy. She'd cry herself to sleep every night. And I don't know, after taking this product, like I said, for about 2.5 weeks, her stomach started feeling better. She started complaining less. And then she actually is now sleeping in her own bed, which is wonderful. She goes straight to her own bed to sleep now.
Oh.
So that's kind of our story.
And have you been able to decrease some of her medications?
Oh, yeah. She is off of all of her stomach medications.
Oh, wow.
I'm still giving her asthma medications, and I'm looking at maybe decreasing those. But for now, she's off of all of her tummy medications. She has no stomach aches.
Oh, my gosh, that's fantastic. Yeah. And her energy, is that back up to normal, or she's still missing school? Or?
It's perfect. She's like a normal kid. She plays every day. She's had one down day. I think she was catching a cold, though, that her brother had. So I don't know if that really counts. But no, she's had no bad days. She goes from one thing. Actually, she's wearing me out now. She is just so active. She goes over to her friend's house. She kids that age, they like spending the night at friends' houses. but she was never able to because she just didn't feel comfortable being so sick. She's actually gone to a friend's house now and spent the night, and she's just asking to do all the things that, like, I guess normal kids ask to do.
Oh, my gosh. That's so awesome. Oh, thank you.
It's been life-changing in our house because we just centered everything around her and her needs, and I kept having, like, to get off of work to take her off to all these doctor's appointments, and it's been a miracle, truly, here at our house. So thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time and sharing with us. That's so exciting, and makes me feel so good. So that should make everybody want to get on the product.
I know. It was truly amazing. Like I said, she's so happy. She's this happy girl now. She's doing all the things she wants to do.
And she's how old again?
She just turned 11. Yesterday was her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. All right. Well, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
All right. So now that should make everybody want to get switched on with our product, with Calibr8. So, all right. Well, I have another exciting announcement to make this evening. We have a new team that has come on board, and I just am very, very thrilled to be welcoming them and let you all hear from them. There's 3 gentlemen that I actually have had the pleasure to get to know about 4 to 5 months ago. And I introduced them when I met them to our product, and they got to try it back before Clarity even launched. And we've been talking, and now they've been on the product for about, I want to say a month. And they're getting fantastic results. And I'll tell you a little bit about the background, and I want them to really share their background with you so you can hear it right from them. But one of them, they're going to work this together and really promote our product and get the product out there. And one of them is definitely a well-known figure. They come from Beverly Hills, and his name is Johnny Fratto. And he's very well known. He's a businessman, and he's such a gentleman and great guy. And I really enjoy him. And he's like I said, he's a business owner. He owns Beverly Hills Chopper, and he also owns a company called Black Gardenia, which is a high-end perfume. He's been on numerous television shows. Right now he's working with some production companies as well. He is the West Coast correspondent, host on the Howard Stern show. So he is just going in all different directions. He's got more energy than I could imagine. So anyway, I won't go any further. I'll let him explain to you his background and share with you. So Johnny Fratto, can you *6 and come on out? Hello?
Yeah, he may be on mute.
Oh, *6.
I think he's on mute. Give him a second. He may be coming off of mute. Hey, Robin, this is Johnny Ballard.
All right.
And we got JJ Johnny Jr. coming on. I heard his voice.
I'm
here.
Is Senior there?
Always fashionably late, my dad. Even today at our last meeting. Hilarious.
It was hilarious. Well, fashionably late.
Well, I can look if he's not there. Yeah, absolutely.
Why don't you start, Johnny Jr.?
Yeah, so Todd is a regular on the Howard Stern show. Oh, maybe we got him. Well, maybe not. Anyway, like I was saying, my dad's a regular on the Howard Stern show, and, he hosts a lot of shows on a lot of that stuff. And, we have a lot of celebrity friends. Anyway, Robin basically put us on Clarity last month, and I'll tell you just from my own personal use, I suffer from cluster headaches. I have like a migraine a day, and literally every single time I get one, I literally up of Clarity, and literally within.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can.
I heard the whole thing. I heard Robin talking, and I heard everything. I couldn't unmute it for some reason. I wouldn't unmute. So
well, there you are. So let's hear from you, Johnny.
I was here the whole time. Okay, hi guys.
Beautiful.
Okay, my situation with Clarity is a very interesting situation because I'm not a believer. It's hard to make me like something. Now, like I said, I do the Howard Stern show, which I got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to do it because they're on at 6 a.m. in New York. So most of the time I'm up, at 3, 4 in the morning. So obviously, I don't get a whole lot of really, really good sleep. And I really suffer with chronic headaches. I don't know if they're migraines or what they are, but I get them almost every day. And since Clarity, when Robin gave us the Clarity, the first day I used it, I had a little bit of a headache, but not much. Within 3 or 4 days, the headache was gone. And just that alone, I can't tell you guys how great that is, because the headache it's probably a stress headache, something like Robin is saying, some sort of inflammation somewhere, something probably in my jaw because I talk so much. But
Johnny's actually kind of playing it down. His headaches, Johnny, the seriousness of Johnny's headache. Tell him the serious.
I literally have to lay down, and I have to lay down and end the day or end, a few hours. And with the Clarity, I have not had to do that. And I cannot tell you how amazing it is for me to go a whole day without that headache, because I get that headache constantly,
Yeah, and those headaches are hereditary in our family. I mean, literally hereditary in our family, and every single time I get one, I take the Clarity, and it goes right away. And not to mention the fact, I also have a lot of rosacea on my nose, and ever since I started drinking that, I've noticed the redness and the blotchiness is really going away.
Yay, that's
cool.
So
he's more handsome. Thank you, Robin, that you're making him more handsome.
So now, what I think is interesting, like Robin was saying, is not only do I not have the headaches, but when I have to do those shows at 3 o'clock in the morning, I am sharper. I'm a lot more clear. And so really I'm rolling along with it, not like a guy who just, had to be up till 3 in the morning, but I'm really able to get in the groove. And afterward, I'm actually able to go to sleep. Now, I was a guy that drank a lot of tea, and I drank, iced tea constantly with sugar. And now I'm finding out that the Clarity seems to be telling me don't drink the tea. Like, it's not like I don't drink it. I can drink it, but when I drink too much, I think it's the Clarity saying, I'm not going to let this taste good for you anymore, because all of a sudden all I taste is the sugar. And it's kind of like when I taste the sugar, I know, okay, I can't drink this anymore. And maybe the only thing that I'm doing now is replacing the tea with the Clarity, but I think that's okay. And it makes me feel great, the energy level and the whole 9 yards. I mean, it's absolutely for real. Enough for me to want to be involved with it.
And that's the other question I had for you, is what attracted you, to our business model and so forth, and to Clarity?
Robin, because it was real. Because like I told you, I don't like the taste of water, and I can't drink water. And as dumb as that sounds, it's really the truth. I mean, I just really have a hard time drinking water. So I don't drink it. So it had to have some flavor. So when you first showed it to me, the idea of adding a flavor to the water was appealing to me, because I thought, well, this is a way for me to drink, more water. The idea that it was going to take away the headache just blew my mind, because that's nothing you and I even discussed in the beginning. I didn't know it was going to do that. So now I'm drinking it. Like a couple of weeks ago, I'd be drinking, I'd feel the headache and I'd drink it, and the headache would kind of be there, go away real fast. Now it's not even coming, and I think that's because I'm drinking it first thing in the morning, I'm drinking it in the afternoon, I'm drinking it at night too. I'm drinking it right now. So
great.
I like everything about the product, and again, what made me want to get involved was the idea that all of the time and what you put into it, Robin, to make the product what it is. And the other day we had a discussion on the phone about the cup, about the glass. And I've grown very addicted to the glass only because I like the amount that it's holding, and I like how it operates. And I love the lid because I have a nice car. So I can close the lid and set it on the floor and I feel okay. You know what I mean? That I'm not going to get this all over the car, and it's not going to. So everything about it is appealing to me, you know, and the idea that I can bring it with me. I have it in the trunk of my car. I mean, the idea that I can bring it with me is wonderful too, and that I can do it anywhere, and it doesn't take anything special for me to do. So the idea of turning it on to a lot of people, and I've turned it on to a lot of friends who are celebrities and things that we'll talk about eventually, that now they're digging it, you know, and it really just makes you, you know, it's kind of like nothing, and probably because the tea dehydrates you, nothing ever really quenched my thirst. I mean, putting the clarity, drinking the clarity does. So it's kind of like I can drink the clarity. I don't really need anything else. I don't need to keep drinking something all day.
Correct.
You know, and I like that too.
How about Johnny Ballard? Does he have a testimonial, or Johnny, are you on?
Johnny?
Yeah, I'm here, Robin. And
Thank you.
We're all three of us are here.
Take it away.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. You know, Robin, first, I appreciate you allowing us to be on the call, the three of us. And, you know, one thing when you talk about what attracts anyone, or really the three of us, I think, to this type of business model, is, you know, it's very rare that someone can start with a company and be on the phone within a week or a day or 3 weeks with the actual president and founder. So it's real privilege to, you know, a lot of times people just get lost in the shuffle. They start at the bottom and they try to work their way to the top of a typical company. Here, the unique thing is we can be on the call with someone like yourself to put your money where your mouth is. You started a company because you couldn't find anything else out there. And, you know, it's attractive to know we can be right connected to the founder, the CEO, the visionary like yourself. And, you know, and it's going to be attracting more and more people. The product, to me, is obviously it attracted me that you couldn't find one, so you had to create one. And like your fabric business, I after meeting you, I realized how attention to detail you were. So you really split this thing down and cut it every different way to where the product is the best on the best. Now, personally speaking, I'm a powder pill type of guy. I mean, the worst of the worst things that taste even like mud, I would drink it. To come across a company that a product actually tastes good and is good for you just rocked my world. You know, I've been in the boxing world for over 10 years. I've had several concussions. I've had my hands hurt so bad, you know, through the years, through training, that sometimes I wouldn't even be able to hold a cell phone in my hand. After you got me started on the product about a month ago, right now, I mean, literally, I can get out there, throw a baseball, put my wraps on, hit without even gloves on. So it's amazing what it's done. You know, I've normally been taking the product at night. For some reason, that kind of works for me. So, you know, not only has it helped my head, my hands, but, you know, when I go to bed, when I get up in the morning, it's almost like I've had about five-hour energy. You know, I don't suggest that to anybody, but I'm telling you, it's just amazing what it can do and what it's done from the top to the bottom. And really, I'm kind of frugal, so when they say money doesn't buy health, there's nowhere someone can go for this price to get all the things that we've even heard on the phone tonight in one scoop. So it really is exciting to be able to flip the switch, use the product, and tell others about it, to where they can also get excited too, based on not the technical science that like you can give, but just the fact that you can get excited, tell somebody a story, they can get excited too, give it a try, and actually kickstart a business. Be on the phone with the founder and go forward.
You know, and Johnny, the idea that Johnny was also a witness to my headaches every day.
Absolutely.
So,
well, Johnny,
my headache was built into my day. Getting that headache was kind of like, you know, and it always came around the same time, like around 3 o'clock. And so, you know, no matter where I was always really thinking, I'm going to get a headache. I feel a headache. I got to get home. I got to get home.
I mean,
which is
Johnny
something
Senior
I don't have to do now.
Johnny was with Al Pacino last week. I literally he had to take a break from the meeting, walk to the restroom. He got down on his knees. The headache was hurting so bad. We had the bag of clarity. because the pouch is so cool, you can carry it, take it anywhere. We had a glass, we refilled him up, and he within 30 minutes was rocking the meeting with Al Pacino. I can tell you, it's almost like when you say the switch going on, you really mean it, Robin.
Oh, fantastic. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's all wonderful. Right. It really is. Where's little Johnny?
I'm right here.
Do you have anything else to say, Johnny Jr.?
No, I mean we're working on some people to come to the product and that are asking about the product, and of course everybody sees this glass in my hand and they want to know what it is. That's the other thing I like about the marketing of it, Robin, is everybody wants to know what's that glass and what's in that glass. And so people are coming, and Johnny Jr. is right now dealing with a major MMA guy that kind of has the same feelings that Johnny Ballard. He really wants to get involved. I mean, he likes what the product does. He likes the ingredients in the product.
I'm not going to name names, but one of them is a major one of them's a major WWE guy, the other is a major MMA guy. And, in the future, I'm sure they're going to be on calls with me because I've already talked to them about doing that with me. But I can tell you, these are guys that have been through some major punishment in their lives. I mean, these WWE guys are essentially, amazing stuntmen that, their body is just torn up, after doing it for years. And hey, guys, you can imagine. And let me, I gave both of them bags, and literally for the past couple weeks, I've been talking to them. They're like, oh my God. They're like, man, I got to get more of this. Literally. I mean, I'm feeling so much better. And it's incredible. I mean, these are guys that have taken like real abuse to their bodies. I mean, their legs are beat up, their backs are beat up, and they are into it. So it's very cool.
Well, I do want to say, what was that?
You can feel it healing when you drink it. You feel it. I feel it inside of me. When I drink it. I just drank it just now, and I do get a feeling off of it. It's a good feeling. It's a cool, refreshing, great feeling. I'm drinking it ice cold,
Yep.
So.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for taking time. I know how busy. Thanks so much for getting on the call and sharing with all of us. And one thing I have to say, what is really fantastic about these for all of the people in our company is they are going to brand our product, and they are going to get the product out there to people where it is going to help everyone in our whole company.
Absolutely.
So don't think this is not going to help you just because, what they're doing. They're going to help everyone in the whole company, so that's what's really, really exciting for just everyone in the whole company.
Get everyone together and assemble so we can meet everyone and get to be able to look at everybody in the face and share the stories.
Yeah,
we're gonna get some major
all over the world.
Yeah, some major brand awareness. We're gonna get going. I mean, it's not gonna be hard with a product like this because I'm telling you, every time we give it to a friend or a celebrity, take it and literally, I mean, they really genuinely love this stuff. I mean, that's the one thing I can say. I mean, across the board.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, Robin.
All right. Thank you, guys. So the next thing I just want to announce, thanks, Johnny. The next thing I want to announce is we do have a contest that's starting today for July and August. So those of you that are on the call that are excited about earning some cash this summer, definitely we're going to be sending and posting the contest out on Facebook. There's going to be an email coming out to you as soon as this call is over. But you'll read the details. It's definitely about doing some income-producing activity. The first place is going to win $500, and it will pay 5 places. But it's basically just doing what you're required to do to build a business, and that's sharing the product, getting some preferred customers, or you can get some gift cards given out there, and then signing up a couple people in the business. So you'll get the details this evening, and like I said, it's coming on Facebook, and then you're going to be getting an email, and there's a link to our website. It will be on the website so you can share it with your friends, so you can get them involved to start, promoting our product and sharing with their family and friends. If anybody has any questions, Chris Neville is on the line. Chris, you want to say a few words? And anybody questions on the product or our company? Chris, all the way from Australia, VP of Product Development, is on the line. So *6 if anyone has any questions.
I've just unmuted. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Johnny's. Listen, thank you so much for sharing, your passion and your appreciation for the product, but certainly the results speak for themselves, and I'm just delighted. I mean, that's a fundamental for me is it doesn't matter what your station in life, whether you have the blessing and the gift of being able to work with people that are well known in our world, from whether it be the type of work and art or music that they produce. But for me, just as valid is really hearing an 11-year-old girl and, the benefit that's had for her tummy and asthma and a range of other things. I'm just so thrilled. So, when just in wrapping up that side of things, I think that when we're in the final process of putting together a very specific product presentation, which will provide a PowerPoint that will go into more of the detail on the product. But when you understand that inflammation is the silent killer in the world today, and then how it shows up in a myriad of different conditions, focus just on that, we're going to see and continue to see some extraordinary changes in the people's lives, and that unleashes for people. I think we're very fortunate, to be at the very forefront of bringing a product like Calibr8 to the market. So, to fill in some gaps just for a minute or two, for sure.
That's so true. Thanks, Chris. Thanks. Does anybody have any questions? If they do, *6 and unmute your line, or any comments or questions on the company.
I don't know if I muted her.
All right. Well, I guess there's no questions, so that will wrap it up for this evening. And we have a call every Tuesday evening, and we'll definitely get the contest up for all of you so you can see the requirements to win first place and so forth. And like I said, it will be on Facebook, and then you'll be getting an email as well, and it will be on our website. So thank you again, Johnny's, for taking time out of your busy lives, and thank you, Michelle, for sharing Alyssa's story. It was just phenomenal. So thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening, and thank you, Chris, for calling all the way from Australia. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.